Good evening, everyone. I hope you are all having a lovely, relaxing Sunday before the weekly grind starts once more tomorrow. I am a mum of 3, so please bear with me for any noise. But anyway, for those of you who are unsure about what I do, I go by the name The Mystic Belle, but my name is Arabella. I am a spiritual therapist, known as a medium, but I don't like that word because there are so many fakes out there, and I don't want to be associated with the title mediumship, because it's just become so tainted, and I was born with spiritual abilities which are growing stronger, so I like to be known as a seer. Throughout the years, I have been on various podcasts discussing about how to know if you're spiritually gifted, and growing up in haunted houses, as well as being a Christian and struggling with that whole thing of you kind of have spiritual abilities if you're a Christian. So that was very, a real big thing for me to work through. But I finally worked through it, because, like I say, there's a very fine line between having spiritual abilities and then getting involved in witchcraft. So you have to be extremely careful. And so that's why I only pray to God and my guardian angel, who he appointed to me since I entered this world, because each one of us has a guardian angel we can call upon to help us, and I think it's very important to keep that connection open. So literally I pray every single morning to God and my guardian angel. I thank them for their continuous time, effort and energy in my life. Thank them for being there all the times I have not known it in my life, and please may they continue protecting my family, and please help me with my spiritual discernment. And I believe, when you acknowledge the spiritual realm, because there is this massive shift going on right now globally. People are waking up, they're hearing about things that have been going on for centuries and will continue to do so, unfortunately. So it's quite an interesting time and scary time in the world, but like I always say, faith over fear. But anyway, yes, so going back, I am a seer, a medium, but I don't like that term. I was born with spiritual abilities, and I am very good friends with my dear friend Jessica Pareto. She is the manager and the owner of True Soul Healing, and weekly we have been going live discussing a variety of spiritual matters, from protecting your energy, how to recognize if you're under spiritual attack, what to do about it, meditation techniques, what things can enhance your spiritual awareness, as well as practicing thought hygiene, manifesting with good positive vibes, and making your dreams a reality. And it's really interesting because I have knowledge about some spiritual stuff she probably isn't as knowledgeable about, and vice versa. So we're kind of teaching and learning at the same time from one another, which is really nice. She's a lovely soul, and we went live earlier today, and we are going live again tomorrow. So if you want to check her out, Jessica Pareto, True Soul Healing, and she's amazing. She does amazing work. definitely recommend her. So our main aim is to just share our knowledge and to make people realise their inner potential, and everyone has a fire within their soul they can use to their advantage. You know, it's like we all have that determination within us, we all have that spark, but you know, obviously sometimes life gets in the way and life can make us feel shit. And if we're not like spiritually protecting our energy, I mean, for example, one morning you could be in a really happy, optimistic mood, and then this person comes along who's just in a really shit mood, bit depressed, you know, all the bad things we don't like to feel, and they try and project their feelings onto you. And so when that happens, you have two choices. You can either allow their energy to affect your energy field. You can listen to their words, you can listen to their nasty words and everything, and that optimistic energy you have within you is going to fade, you know, if you keep allowing that sort of energy in, which isn't good. And then the other thing is, you know, you could allow, you know, that negative energy to affect you, but then you could just be like, hang on, you know what, no, I don't have to put up with this. You could just block that negative energy away. Sometimes it helps if you ask your guardian angel for protection to help you, you know, help yourself, to protect yourself. And I know what you're going to think, oh, it's a bit cheesy, guardian angels, this and that. Yeah, I thought the whole guardian angel thing was rubbish at first, you know, but it's actually not. It actually does work. And they do help you, they definitely do. So, you know, they are there to help. But you have to be extremely specific when talking to the spirit realm. You cannot, under any circumstances, just call upon the spirit realm for a sign, for this. You cannot do that, because that's when you can potentially invite unknown entities into your life who will deceive you. So you have to be extremely careful with that. Because I believe in God, I just go through him now. Hang on. Sorry, I'm a mother of three, so yeah. So, honey, it's okay. And yeah, you have to be extremely careful. Ask God for protection. Ask God to help you with your spiritual journey, your discernment, to protect your family, and they will help you. That's the thing. Many people think that they walk alone in life, but the truth is, none of us walk alone, even though at times it feels like we do. We don't. We literally have a whole army of angels around us, and God. Even if you don't pray, even if you have stopped praying, he is still there. He has not forgotten you. God wants to hear from you, but obviously it's your free will, so, you know, you can do what you want, but he's always there. He's always listening. Unconditional love, unconditional support. You always have someone in your corner, and like I always say to people when I read for them, you never walk alone. But I believe it's my duty to pass on my spiritual knowledge to people. I believe it's my duty in this life to be a healer, to just make people realise about the spiritual warfare that is going on. And people are becoming more aware about the spiritual warfare that is going on, because let's face it, the Epstein files has opened a massive can of worms. You know, the can of worms have been opened for years and years and years. And those people that have said it all along, they don't look so stupid now, do they? And it is scary, you know, it's perfectly understandable and natural to feel a bit scared and a bit like, oh my God, shit, I'm living in this world, what the hell? That's normal, because this world is fucked up. It's always been fucked up. It's going to continue to be messed up. So we need to realise how the enemy is going to attack us, how the enemy works through people, how to block out negativity, how to learn to expand on our discernment, and just spread the word about the spiritual warfare and be equipped with the knowledge to know if you're being under attack. So I believe that's my mission in life. So like I said, me and my good friend Jessica Pareto, True Soul Healing, we go live a couple times a week, if our schedules allow it. But yeah, please come and check us. With every live as well, we do give out free readings. So if you would like to be a part of the live, please say. And yeah, we look forward to welcoming you. And if you had any questions as well, like spiritual questions, please do get in touch. Normally, I do online readings, spiritual readings. I charge £2, £5 or £10. I don't believe in charging people stupid amounts for a reading, so that's why my prices are the way they are. So please feel free to message me, and take care.